Alright guys, going to be using this dry erase board today to talk about some stand placement. Alright, here's your wind directions. Let's just say that this is an overhead view. You're a bird looking down on top of a ridge that you want to hunt. First thing you want to think about is where am I coming in from? Let's say that you're traveling in from the southwest side here, and you can slip right up there on that point like that. Well, a lot of people go up there and they walk, and first thing they do is go out there. They want to be right there in the middle of it, right there in the middle of that big open flat spot where they can see all the way across there. The first thing you're going to have is you're going to have an animal coming up from one side or the other, and they're going to be downwind of you and catch a little bit of wind, or you're going to be sitting over here and he's going to be way over here. When he crosses out through there, you're never going to get a shot at him. Don't overlook these little tight spots, these little pinch points. That's the highest percentage area you're going to get a shot at. That's the least distance across the top of that flat. That's the tightest little arrow or area that he's going to walk through. Also, if he's cutting that hillside and he crosses it, more than likely that's where he's going to cross at, is right through there. 9 times out of 10, that's where they'll cross at. So look for those tight spots and try to stay on the side you came up from. So this set, you'll want to hang that on the south side of that, and you'll want to hunt it with a north wind, the wind coming out of the north, blowing to the south, blowing your scent back down that hill. Also, if you'll hang that stand on the edge of where that drop off is, and he does happen to slip behind you, a lot of times that scent will be over the top of his head and he'll never know you were there. So that's just another thing that can help you out. I've also got a couple spots like this to where I can get around there to that north side, and I've got a north and a south wind stand hung on the same spot. Not every spot will let you do that, but when they do, I will say that it is pretty much a done deal. You hunt that with the north wind the first few times, and then you slip in there on a south wind. He's let his guard down. He believe it or not, they're smart enough to know whenever you are in there. So don't forget, think about those tight spots. Think about getting that scent over the top of his head, and thinking about your entrance and exit. Your entrance and exit probably is the most critical part of hanging your set. So getting to be that time where you're going to see some bucks out there starting to wander around behind them does. Don't get excited, they're not chasing or anything yet, but they are going to be letting them know, hey, it's getting close and I'm going to be around. So might even have a couple of those younger, more aggressive bucks be reacting to calls, and you probably be able to tickle the horns a little bit here in another week or so and get a little bit of reaction. So we'll talk. All right, y'all, there's your little heads up on stand placement. It's getting to be that exciting time here in a couple more weeks. So hold tight. I wouldn't rush into my best spots just yet. Stay out there and keep your eyes open when you're in there in the woods for those better spots to be lighting up. You're going to be seeing a lot of scrapes right now. More of them are more territorial scrapes. They're more letting the other bucks know, no, this is my spot, not yours. And here pretty quick, that's going to get them aggressive. I mentioned getting them to react to some calls. I've got to where I don't like to call to a deer unless I've got my eyes on him. That doesn't mean that blind grunting and blind rattling doesn't work. It's just what I prefer. But I'd say here another week or so, especially some of those younger, more aggressive deer, you get one slipping by you out of range, you let him get out there just a little ways, and you can grunt at him, get his curiosity. He'll try to circle you and get back around and see what's going on. And it's that magical time of year whenever they just can't take it, so they got to investigate. So be safe out there, and be sure you keep us posted. We do have Pike County, Illinois coming up pretty quick, and Mark's got a buck tag. We're fixing to be in there after them around here. So things are fixing to be happening. Got a couple other spots lined up to go to this year. Looking forward to bringing to you guys. But number one thing is be safe out there. Always stay tied off, and there's no excuse not to. So y'all be careful and keep us posted on how you do. We're interested to see it, and let us know.